Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chinatown, Canal Street and Center Street. We have some time in the morning. Let's enjoy. It's raining. It's nasty. It's on and off. It's been raining since, I don't know, forever. So let's just hope we're going to enjoy it anyways. And welcome everyone to our walk. Like, share, and if you're new, subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Aaron Sword. Hi, everyone. Alright, let's go. So you will see umbrellas. It's kind of weird. It's been raining. Now it's raining, but not really. It's just drizzling a little bit. Just in case I have an umbrella, and if needed, we will use it. Let's cross Center Street, downtown, southbound, put it this way. The municipal building is right there in the clouds. See, we cannot even see the top of it. It's so cloudy. So hi, Iron Sword. Hi, Faryad. Hi, everyone. Don't be shy. Say hi and chat. And we're on Canal. Let's maybe grab a couple of items at the bakery. So I'm a little hungry. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Juliana. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go to one of our favorites. My favorite, really. If you live in New York, you probably will say the same thing. Taipan, right up the street, right there. So let's go. When we go inside, I'm gonna hold the gimbal, but I'm not gonna talk. I don't want to confuse or inconvenience anyone there inside. I'll just quickly grab a couple of items and coffee. They accept cash only, which is not really a problem at this point. What do I have in my pocket? I have a $10 bill right here. Woohoo! I don't think I will spend all of it, but it will give me an opportunity not to think about the pricing. Hi, Julio, good morning. Hi, Admir. Hi, Sebastian. So we're crossing Mulberry, so we'll grab something and I'll chew it on the go. We'll probably walk, gravitate to our left, northbound. This is Little Italy in the morning. Doesn't look like Little Italy too much, right? Just everything is closed and it's kind of dark and everything. Uneventful, but we all know how this block transforms when it's busy in the evening, when it's good weather. Welcome to Little Italy. It says one of those signs across the street, over the street from left to right. Who there are, good morning to all. Why? Almost there. They say it's not going to be really sunny for a couple of days in New York, but okay, as long as it's not raining, but it will. We're getting a lot of rains this year, which is fine, I guess, for agriculture and everything else. Not really fine for streaming, but that's okay. Here we are, Taipan Bakery. Iron Sword, another rainy day in Gotham City. You know, we can get up to 115 to 120 rain days a year here. Yes. I don't like rain personally. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Get one of these. Maybe. Yeah, these are good. I like this. I don't know what's exactly in there, but they're good. And oh my god, this is so tempting, everything here. I'm not even looking at the pastries yet. Let me have one of these. They look good. Not too. I gotta spend too much time thinking about it. 1 second. Okay. Now we're gonna put the tray in here. And wait. Can I have a small coffee, no milk, 2 sugars, please? No milk. 2 sugars, thank you. To go. Thank you. Ooh, these are yummy. But you know what's funny? Somewhere in Brooklyn you could get them for $150. These are here, $275. Same thing, but they're good. There you go. Alright. Thank you. See, you can sit and eat here if you want. If or stand and eat here if it's busy. But we have to get going, so I'll continue. Hey, did you see that? That's pretty awesome, right? Perfectly packed as well. Hi, Himangtang, Hinmangtin. Hi, Beverly. Lots of goodies, yummy. Hi, Will Janssens. Hi. Yes, 115 to 120 rainy days in New York. It is pretty much every third day. You think about it, it's a lot. Welcome everyone. We're in Chinatown, but we're gonna make a right turn and zigzag somewhere, maybe towards SoHo, maybe NoLiTa, because NoLiTa is north of Italy. Somewhere there. This is Canal Street. Whoa. Maybe I should show you this thing right here. Look. It's kind of through the plastic, but I'll try to show it to you partially without the plastic. It's pretty big too. And I guess I will have a few bites just to kill my appetite a little bit. And then maybe I'll stand somewhere for a minute and get a couple of coffee, sips, we'll see. But in the meantime, this is Melbury, and Melbury is Little Italy in the morning. Everything is closed and no people. You know, it tastes like croissant. Yum. I want to show you the texture. Texture looks like this. Hi Julie, good morning. Technically you could choose from so many different things there. I just didn't want to complicate because, you know, if you get a pastry or something more sophisticated, you should sit there and enjoy it. You can't just do it on the go. It's really not that enjoyable otherwise. Hi Michelle Jackson, grand rising everyone. I'm from Lithuania. I was in New York City 3 weeks ago. Me and my granddaughter really enjoyed ourselves. Good morning, Michelle. And you can taste sweetness also. So it's really good breakfast item. Oh, dispensary. Smoke shop. All these Italian restaurants that get so busy in the evening or in the afternoon. The Feast of San Gennaro is every September. I'm not in a rush, but these streets, you know what they look like during that time. Welcome to Little Italy. This is Pastor Street. Let's zigzag a little. So, also, I had a $10 bill. And I got back $2.35. So what was it? $7.65. I don't even know. Every time I get something similar, I pay a little more every time. But you also, you know, don't really care when you grab something. You know everything is expensive, but let's just see if it's $7.60. They probably charge around $2.50 to $3 per item. $3, yeah, and then coffee. Yeah, makes sense. Rumor has it that most of the restaurants in Little Italy are all run on the one-side garage kitchen. I don't know. I would never know that. I smell fish. Some of the stores sell seafood, fresh fish. They still closed, most of them. They're just slowly opening. But there's so many bakeries. This is a bakery, that's a bakery. Beverly, yeah, that's not cheap, not cheap. That's for sure. That's a big supermarket. Open but not completely. New York City is waking up. Hey Valmir, Fernando, hi from Brazil. Good morning. Good morning, Valmir. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Otherwise, please hit the like, don't forget. We're approaching Grand Street. This item is really, really tasty, honestly. We're on Mott Street. Mott Street is probably one of the major streets in Chinatown, especially below Canal Street. And right now is rather uneventful, but we all know it will change in a few hours. We are between Mott and Elizabeth Street, so let's just maybe walk up Mott Street and then we will zigzag a little, maybe toward Elizabeth. Ferraro Bakery is there. Toward Mulberry, next block ahead of us is Mulberry Street, and this is Mott. Southbound that way. And northbound this way. We're just randomly browsing. This is one of those ATMs that are looking so interesting. Now, this is a major security feature right here with the tape. I see a lot of tourists use it, but the locals, they would never touch that. Hi Laura LM, good morning. I can hear you having breakfast. Enjoy. Thank you. Yes, I'm still working on this item, which I'm trying to eat slowly. That's what's left of it. This is a very big one, actually. Now the bakery across the street. Look at all these tenements. Well, no, they don't call them tenements, but at some point, a very, very big Italian community. Before that, other communities. So demographic changes all the time. These buildings are all more than a century, most of them. Some of them are much older than that. Laura Lamb, oh nice almond. Yes, I mean sliced, crunched, but you can taste it. Anyone wants a tattoo in this establishment? Hi NY, good morning, good to see you. No, NY says, welcome everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. Win Janssen looks tasty. This is Broome Street, Broome and Mott. Broome Street is cross street and Mott goes north to south, or whatever you want to call it, south to north. I'm glad it's not raining right now, but it was pretty decently, like really about 20 minutes before I started. So you can say everything is wet, everything is, and it's gonna rain, it's gonna continue on and on. So we're using this opportunity to enjoy the weather. I mean, no rain weather. Canmere Street is that. World famous stuffed cabbage. That's what it said. It's Thai, of course. Brownie sundae. Thai sausages. Thai sausages. Really, I hope sun comes out today. That would be nice. Caviar service, I don't know. Thai seafood towers. Cold beer. Thai tea, babka French toast. Wow, that's technically not Thai, but it's all international. World famous, yes. Coconut and peanut sundae. Oh, this place gets busy in the evenings. Trying to say the name of this. How it's called. I think it's called Fat Thai. Like Fat Thai. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the area they call NoLiTa, north of Little Italy. Let's go to Elizabeth Street. These dispensaries that look like an upscale restaurant. So we're on Canmere Street, and this is the Elizabeth Street ahead of us. So we're going to make a left and follow Elizabeth Street a little bit. Wait for the light. Yep, okay. Michelle Jackson, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, Michelle Jackson. Thank you so much for your support and generosity, Michelle Jackson. Thank you. Yep, Elizabeth and Canmere. Let's walk up Elizabeth Street a little bit. Little exploration here and there. Some graffitis on the wall, some graffitis on the door. Wow, look at this. That place at the corner is called the Butcher's Daughter. Interesting. I like spotting the street art and, you know, the murals and graffitis. Sometimes they look very, very artsy. Like that wall, for instance. Julie, thank you, Michelle, for your support to this wonderful channel. Thank you so much, Julie. Johnny's nomad. Hi, Johnny's. Good morning. Want to show something else real interesting. Look, they're spotting little things here and there. Welcome everyone. Thank you for hitting the like button, and if you didn't, thank you in advance. Please hit the like. Yeah, when I cross the street, I want to take a look at it. We can only guess at this point what this building was originally opened for, but that horse head on the wall, it has to mean something. Ooh, I have a whole bunch of almonds there in the bed. I'm not gonna waste them. Right there. I'm not gonna waste them. Oh, I have to be careful of this big truck. Look. Hey, Mr. RT, good morning, good afternoon. Hi, Ambrose. I'm sort of stable. I was thinking this way, but then perhaps, even though this building was probably redesigned after that, because now it looks like a pretty awesome old-fashioned tenement building. So who knows what it was? Or maybe just the owner of the building just decided to commemorate his favorite horse. Never know. At this point, I don't even know. It's going so far back in time, so I don't even know if the Google will be able to resolve this issue. But for the reference, I'm looking for the address. The next door, 9 Spring Street, but that's the adjacent building right here. 9 Spring Street. Not so many buildings in New York have the address on them. I don't know why. Sometimes even to call Uber or whatever, you just the address and you can find it easily. 11 Spring Street. This building is 11 Spring Street. And I finished the salmons because I'm looking at them, they're looking at me. I'll just finish it real quick. Yum yum. This is very famous Elizabeth Street Garden. They hope it will stay, but the city wants to build something here. There is the whole movement to save it. A couple of weeks ago we walked by and we walked in. Right now it's closed, but you can still look through. Now called the Candle Building. Whoa. Thank you, Ambrose. Campbell, built in 1888 as a horse stable and carriage house. Ah, you were right. Thank you so much. That is like real-time research. Thank you. Ambrose, built in 1888 as the horse stable and carriage house. And now it's called the Candle Building. Wow, that is something else. Beautiful garden. Unfortunately closed, so we cannot walk in. But it's like going back in times. And why I hope they will keep the garden open. That would be awesome. There are so many parks, why not preserve this one? Well, they cannot build, they can build somewhere else. They don't have to replace the park with a building. Someone is sitting there, but the main gate is closed. I don't know if only at this point the buildings, people who live in the buildings, they have like a special access or something, or what? Or maybe this is the other entrance. No. How did he get inside? I don't know. Oh, another horse. Look at this. Look how old the sign is. Wow. Clarosa and Son Bread Company. Well, it's definitely not that anymore, but after that, something else. And now, interiors, apparel, and unique objects. The window is very dusty. It's Elizabeth Street Gallery, it's called. Elizabeth Street Gallery. Hi, RJ. Hi, Neo99. Good morning. Alright, let's continue. Yes. 822 local time in New York. The place is called the store Easy Plant, and look what it says on the wall. It says, yes, our plants water themselves. It means low maintenance. Okay. That's a good thing for those who want to plant but don't want to take care of it too much. We're still on Elizabeth Street. Nice old architecture. Just picture horse carriages and very old cars, like 100 years ago. And no stickers on the post, I think, at that point.
That should be decent. It's not like that.
And why? That's the only plant I could keep alive. Never Fully Dressed. Is that the name of the store? Maybe. Hey, K-Rise, Reyes, K-Reyes, hi. Millie Savage, MS. Fashion boutiques. Oh, they're having a store meeting outside, discussing the sizes. You're not in you're treating to breakfast style. I got it last time. Yes. We had a donation a little bit earlier, and yes, I went into the bakery and I got 2 items and coffee. Speaking of coffee, that would probably be a good morning sip right now, but I don't know how we're going to combine it with walking, but I'll try not to mess it up and spill it on my jacket, because you know I can do things like this easily. I'm a bit clumsy at times. Alright, this is coffee that's, oops, see, when I put it on top of the trash can, it doesn't look very bad. To show you the cup, this is the address here. It's Taipan Bakery, and they also have location in Queens, in Flushing. That one is a real Chinatown. So let me have some of this too, but carefully. Okay. Open it. That is the opened version. Yeah, I'm gonna have it black. I have a couple of sugars in it, which probably a little too much sugar considering what I got, but now it's drizzling a little bit. Not bad, not bad. So now we are on Houston Street. This is East Houston. And the time is 8:27. All right, we might have some more time, so let's explore a little bit more. Let's cross Houston. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for walking with us this morning. Valmir Fernando, beautiful city. NoLiTa, morning mi gente. Hi John Burke and everybody else, if I forgot to mention you, hi everyone. This is live walking NYC. We're standing here in the middle of East Houston Street, which is just Houston for short. And Elizabeth, waiting for the light to change. East side, that way, Lower East Side, somewhere, that way, East Village, somewhere, that way as well. No, that would be it that way, a little bit to the north. It's not horrible to navigate in Manhattan, even if you knew. These are the proud Albanians. There's a huge Albanian community. You can tell this Albanian emblem. It's a melting pot. The guy was like opening the doors, like, why the hell are you staring at me? I'm not messing with anyone. Laura Lamb, I would never go anywhere near there. LOL, people screaming. Yeah, they do sometimes. A lot. On the train too. It's the worst when you get stuck on a train and you say, and you have a character on the train and you can't escape. Until next stop, at least. This is old. This is really, really old. 300 is the street number. Angela H. Flushing is the real Chinatown over Manhattan. I don't think so. I'm from New York City, and Manhattan's Chinatown has the biggest tourism, especially in the summertime. Yes, but I meant by the population, but the number of people living there. Of course, tourists visit Manhattan, Chinatown, but as far as the community, the size of a community, I think Flushing is larger. That's what I meant. Yep. Now I have to zigzag for real. Angel, I love that you're giving this walk though. I live in Connecticut now and don't visit often. Thank you for watching, Angel, and enjoying. Thank you. So we're in Bleecker Street. Bleecker Street and Mott. This is where the Mott Street ends or starts. And why? Welcome everyone. Oh, you mean outside of a district? Yeah, there's a lot of people there, but it's more downtown. Look at this. Party for people named Chuck. Charles and Charlie also eligible. It's funny. And the barcode. But you know I have to be careful with those barcodes. I mean, not barcode, but QR codes. I be real careful with them. I mean, if you really want to investigate, you can Google it, and if you get the link for it, then that's more or less legit. Bleecker Street Station, BDFM and 6. That is connected to Broadway Lafayette. Heading north. No, not yet, Neo 99. Look, I'm doing pretty well. I'm almost done, actually. So I have a couple of sips left. Right there. I am getting better at that, too. Years of experience, you know. Laura Lemon, New York City will always be my home. Always be my home. It's drizzling. Not enough to get the umbrella, but it's kind of borderline situation right now. Maybe I should. Let me just throw this coffee cup out. Look how funny this is. This is one of the coffee shops. Joe and the Juice. This is funny and confusing at the same time. They don't have to underestimate the attention span. Like I would be like, nah, that's yes, let's go. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Bond Street. Oh, cobblestones, preserved cobblestones. So now I have one extra item left and I will save it for later today. Put it on the bag. Yeah, I'm going to get my umbrella. This is it. Don't wanna water damage or anything. Perhaps at some point I will need to shop for a new backpack. Even though this one is big and spacious, but I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
it really just depends on schedule.
it's still not bad. But I think the zippers are going to slowly get out of commission, but not yet. A0. Where in London this is? What, about 7,000 miles away from London, or maybe a little bit less. But it does look like London, right? A little bit. Some of it. Join the J. Join the Juice. Oh, Juice. What and why? L is a vacuum. First, he took 2 bites and finished the pizza slice, and now he took 2 sips and the coffee is finished. What can I say? Thank you. Yes, I am. Can call me that. Laurel, and when you live in New York, you learn to hold a coffee cup in your teeth. Yeah, sometimes, believe it or not. I know it sounds funny, but yes. Too much multitasking sometimes. Even if you don't have a gimbal in your hand, still. Look at this parking. Special up to 2 hours, $15. Wow, that's really super special. Who would do the business in under 30 minutes in here? You park, then you walk somewhere, then you. Funny. And why would you park for 30 minutes? You might as well not park at all. Unless you need to pick up something in the store somewhere when you got on sale, and then you park and your sale is disappears. That discount is no longer a discount. East 4th Street and Lafayette Street. $8:38 in New York. We're pretty early today, but good thing about our channel, we don't have a schedule, right? We're slightly unpredictable in a good way, I think, I hope. So when you subscribe, I hope all of you, and you get notifications, yeah, we are live. Or maybe we're posting some video, but usually we go live. Devine Press Building. Thomas Devine, 1828-1914, for whom this building was named, was a noted and scholarly printer who produced Scribner's Monthly and St. Nicholas Magazine, as well as the Century Dictionary and Century Magazine, and so forth and so on. This building is designed in 1885. Is a Romanesque style, beautifully executed in brick and terracotta. 1885, listed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior, 1977. 1885. Solid. And now, amongst the other businesses, Theodore Devine and Company. It houses Wines and Spirits Astor Center, which is a very big wine store. By the way, steps away from that other one that we walked by on Broadway, which is a block over that way. Almost the same parallel. So, it's huge. They're closed now. They open at 9 to 9. And on Sunday, 12 to 6. Angel H. Imagine if it's on after 9 a.m. and the streets get more crowded. Parking is expensive. Now I have to hold the umbrella and the gimbal. Hi Vincent, good morning. So just like a lot of New Yorkers, I had a breakfast on the go. Sorry if I sounded a little muffled because I was multitasking. We're approaching Astor Place, we're heading north. This is Lafayette Street. Fuel Bar by Barry's. What is Fuel Bar? Barry NoHo. It doesn't look like a coffee shop, it looks like something else. Workout. The best workout in the world. Gym, maybe. Public theater. These are super old buildings. They have I forgot what year, but they preserve them. But it's like really old. Maybe mid 19th century, maybe a little older than that even. So we're approaching Astor Place and Wegmans supermarket. There's Wegmans across the street. Wegmans. Which used to be Kmart. Good old Kmart. Thank you so much for walking with us this morning. The weather is not perfect, but She can win the world championship for the dog poop picking and throwing this in the garbage. All that in less than 4 seconds. Good job. Laura Lamb, when you grow up in New York, then leave. Seeing this makes you realize all you could have been doing. LOL, there's just so much going on. There's always a lot going on. And why? LOL. East 8th Street and Lafayette Street. Lafayette's going up. 844 New York. That's a 6 train stop. The dude just dropped his phone and the battery in the puddle. I mean, it didn't drop it, it just fell. The dude on the bike, face down. You probably heard the sound. I didn't want to, stare at it because this is really not the best moment of the day for this dude anymore. Because he's like, oh, first thing, make sure the phone is working. Ambrose don't want to spend more than 4 seconds dealing with dog poop. World champion, dog poop picker. Well, if they have competitive eating, I didn't even know until last year. We don't know anything really, it's so much information. There is the league for competitive eaters. I think it's called World League Eating or something like this. So Nathan's hot dog competition is a part of that league, and all the how should I call them? Players, participants, competitors. They all signed with a, not that all maybe, but a lot of them, professional ones. They are professionals, really, and they signed with that league. I know it's 3 letters, and the last one is E for eating. World League Eating or something like that. OMG, phone down. LOL, yeah, that's horrible. DLS, hi, DLS. Hi, Jordan Evans, 1313. Yep, same crap weather here in Connecticut. Got dog competition. Hey, Dogonogo. Hot dog eating competition makes my stomach hurt. Laura Lamb. Just watching it. I was right there, so I really stood next to these guys who won, and those who participated. They after the fact, and I looked at them and I was like, they still holding this in their system. They didn't get rid of it yet, and they smile and they act like nothing happened. I was like, whoa. I'm sure they have to go and purge, because there's no way in hell they can process all that amount of hot dogs on their own. And maybe they can, maybe they're superhumans. Laurel, I'm exactly just watching it. We can only respect that talent. Seriously, I'm not even being funny. Every professional sport is. Every sport is not easy, especially if you're at professional level. Forget about it. No matter what you do. And then don't just eat hot dogs. They have different competitions throughout the year. They have right after the hot dogs, like maybe 2 weeks later, they had the blueberry eating competition. Like they were eating blueberries by the pound. Kobayashi was a master hot dog eater. Jordan. Yeah, and then Johnny Chestnut, but they banned him last year because he signed with a healthy hot dogs. So they banned him from Nathan's because it was a major conflict of interest. That was a little bit of a disappointment, but then again, he was winning for so many years. Then maybe it was a good time to switch, because if you win multiple times and then you don't, then no one will mention your name ever again. So might as well explore different avenues. It's like finding another job before it's too late, or maybe getting promoted before it's too late. But if you don't get promoted, then you find another job that gives you more opportunities. Sound like that same idea. Joey Chestnut is a national hero, 100%. Just like Badlands Chugs, and that guy is a national hero too in terms of drinking liquids, not drinking alcohol, drinking non-alcoholic beverages. And I hope he is as famous. He chugged a gallon in 21 seconds, a gallon of lemonade. Just think about it. A gallon of lemonade, Nathan's lemonade, in 21 seconds. You're not a professional dog poop picking. Look, we're almost in Union Square. Wow. Nice walk. Laurel M is true, Ambrose. Local time in New York, 8:52. Laurel M, wow, I could never. And it's funny, they had maybe 10 or 12 people, quote unquote, competing with him, but some of them were just well, I have so many comments on that video, under that video. Some of them was like, what, they just picked them up on the street, because they were just really not even trying to compete. No one was trying to compete. But the real performance, the real hero of that lemonade chalk competition was Airsoft Fatty. Airsoft Fatty did something that no one ever did. I mean, maybe they did, but not documented on camera like that. We have this video on our channel. If you look up Back in Times, you can either search it by Lemonade or by Badlands or Airsoft Fatty. That's their social media means. That video where Badlands chugs a gallon of lemonade in 21 seconds, but what Airsoft Fatty does, that is above and beyond. I was standing next to him, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you don't know, you will see. NoLiTa, look who's talking. Al can finish a slice in one bite. I never tried. But if you say so, NoLiTa, you're probably right. but I never tried that. Jordan, Howard Stern had that woman die on his show from drinking too much milk a few years back. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, this is dangerous sport. That is a very dangerous sport. Union Square, welcome to Union Square. John Miranda, good morning, good morning. Union Square will be our final destination for this morning walk. We'll be live for another couple of minutes, no rush. Just a reminder, if you're new to our channel, please do yourself a favor and subscribe to our channel with all notifications. We invite you to subscribe and let's explore New York City together. Gonna say hi to Gandhi. He walked a lot of miles during his lifetime. Laura Lamb, thank you so much. Oh, that was a fun walk. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, our moderators. Sorry if I woke you up. I hope I didn't wake anyone up with notifications. Ambrose, NY, Austin City Limits, Sunshine Vibes, Noble Sweetness Sonority, our moderations, our moderators team, thank you. Those who have an opportunity to be here, always really appreciate your help. Always, thank you so much. All of our viewers, thank you for being here. If you hit the like, thank you for that. If you didn't, please hit the like. Likes are super important, and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're looking northbound at East 16th Street in Union Square. This is northbound view. Oh, look, squirrel. Late for work. It's called late for work squirrel. That's it, gone. Hey, Ruben Quinones, hit the like button for your pal L. Thank you, Ruben. Oh, you know what? It's funny. You remember that company, Pan Am? This one is Pal L. No, wait. It sounds like cigarettes. Yeah. What was the name of those? The cigarette? Pall Mall. Oh no, it's something else. But kind of like the same. Funny. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. It looks like the weather might be improving slightly. I mean, I see a little bit more of a sunshine through the cloud cover, but the cloud cover is still pretty thick. It's a morning in New York. People going back to work, and you know, schools, whatever the case may be. If I had a whole day, I would probably continue walking up Broadway, and at some point maybe I will walk the whole Broadway from back and forth, or maybe not. Maybe something else. I'll pick another street, another area. We'll never know. But Delilah and I, Delilah, for those who don't know, Delilah is my beautiful better half, and Al is my name. So Delilah and Al, we're wishing you a fantastic day, morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. If you subscribe to our channel today, welcome to Life Walk in NYC. If you still didn't subscribe, hit subscribe. What are you gonna lose, right? Hey Robson, good morning everyone. So we're going to say goodbye, and we will see you again sooner rather than later. Live Walking NYC, over and out. Bye-bye.